Today we're going to be talking about a SPAC called Northern Star Acquisition, stock ticker symbol STIC. And I haven't been this excited about investing in a company since I started investing in NEO at $2. And the reason that I have my dog Tugboat out here today is because the stock Northern Star Acquisition is going to be merging with Barkbox in Q2 of 2021. Most people don't know this yet, but this is going to be huge upside for the company moving forward. And I want to let you guys know about Northern Star Acquisition before anyone else knows that they're going to be merging with Barkbox, so you can get early, you can get in now, and then when it takes off later in the year, you'll already be invested in it. For those of you who are new here, my name is Michael. I'm a 21-year-old investor, entrepreneur, and full-time college student. In the past 30 days, I've made over $175,000 in one of the many investment accounts that I share with you guys in our private group on Patreon. So if you'd like to know more about what stocks I'm buying and what stocks I'm selling in our $575,000 public investing account, if you want exclusive content that I don't share on YouTube, and if you want pre-release access to my new show called The Stock Room, well, then make sure to join our group using the link down below. So anyways, Barkbox has more than 1 million subscribers as of right now, and they're going to be going public via a SPAC, and they're going to be merging with Northern Star Acquisition, stock ticker symbol STIC. Barkbox is an 8-year-old company and has seen nearly a 60% surge in subscriptions in 2020 because of the pandemic. My dog Tugboat here, he loves their toys. These are some of the toys that they have. He likes all the stuff from Barkbox. We get the toys from them without even realizing, and Barkbox is just a great company that generates subscription revenue. The pet industry has been growing at a rapid rate as of recently. We saw Chewy IPO in 2019. The stock price has over 5x its price. It IPO'd around the $20 range, and now it's trading around the $100 range. Now, Barkbox is going to be taking advantage of this as well, and they're also capitalizing on the trend with going public with a SPAC right now as well. The deal values Barkbox at $1.6 billion before proceeds and expected to close early next year in Q2 of 2021. This is huge news because when you look at just the numbers of Barkbox alone, currently Barkbox's revenue is going to be $365 million in 2020. And the valuation of the company right now, going public via this SPAC, is going to be $1.6 billion. So it's about 4x their revenue. They aren't profitable yet. They are continuing to grow rapidly. But right now, that is a very low multiple, only 4x for their revenue versus their valuation. And in my opinion, I think it is a great time to get in now before anyone else really knows that STIC, Northern Star Acquisition, is going to be turning into Barkbox. If you ask any pet owner, most of them, or if not all of them, have heard of Barkbox before. If they don't have a Barkbox subscription, they've heard of the company because Barkbox has toys. They have toys at Target, Costco, PetSmart. They have them at all these different locations. On top of this, they have a subscription box that over 1 million people subscribe to online. The third thing they have is another service which they recently started called Bark Bright, which sends out dental treats, toothpaste, toothbrushes, and everything you need for dogs to take care of their teeth. And finally, the last thing that they're also adding onto their services right now is called Bark Eats. This is a new service that they're doing, and it customizes the food specifically for that dog. Currently, of the more than $100 billion that Americans spend on pets annually, about a quarter of that goes to dog food. And that is a huge market that Barkbox is just starting to enter right now. Bark Eats is currently available in 52 zip codes around Columbus, Ohio. They're looking to roll this out even further across the whole U.S. and eventually internationally, but they just launched this program earlier in 2020, and it's still in their first year of developing it, building it out so they can get it out to more people. But the whole point of their Bark Eats service is that they ask for information about the dog's size, breed, age, level of activity, and more. So then they have a personalized nutrition for the dog. And many people think, well, this stuff is expensive. People won't spend money on dogs. But actually, people spend more money on dogs than they probably do on children. And they spend $100 billion a year on pets alone in the US. Barkbox's main product is their subscription box. With the subscription box, they offer 3 different levels: a 12-month, which is $23 per month, 6 months, which is $26 a month, and 1 month at a time, which would be $35 a month. Some aspects that investors are concerned about is that they think this price is expensive, and it really isn't, because in every single Barkbox, there comes 2 toys, 2 treats, and 1 chewer, so like a bone. And if you go to a store to buy a toy like one of these for the dog. These could be $7 each easily. So each toy is $7. That's $14. 2 bags of treats could be another $7 each. So that's $28. Another toy. So you're really saving money, and it's more convenient by getting these Barkbox subscription boxes. They have them designed for regular everyday dogs who aren't so rough on their toys. They have a super chewer box, which are designed for dogs that are rougher on their toys and tear things apart easier. And they also have these other boxes that they're continuing to make and develop with just treats, just dental care products, and now food. As an investor in this company, I've spoke on our podcast about it with my friend Freddie. His main concerns about Barkbox are that with a subscription service for dog toys, he says, aren't people going to have enough toys? If they get this for 12 months, they'll have 24 toys for their dogs. They're probably not going to continue it. They're just going to say, I have enough toys, I don't need it anymore. But in reality, every single dog owner I've spoken to who has a Barkbox is never going to be leaving it. They like getting the toys every month. They like surprising their dog with it, and the price of it doesn't really matter. Me personally, for my dog, if I'm near a PetSmart or a Petco or a Target, I'll always end up buying him like a toy or a treat or something. I always like to do that. But now that I have the subscription box delivered all the time with Barkbox, I don't have to worry about that anymore. It comes automatically. And I love investing in companies that I personally think are great, that I use myself, because if I use it myself, I know tens of other people who use it themselves. It's obviously a company that people really enjoy and really like. Currently, Barkbox's main competition that a lot of people see is going to be Chewy, because Chewy is dominant in the pet care space right now. However, Chewy is a completely different type of company than Barkbox. Chewy is an Amazon for pet products. So anything you could get for your pet, you could find on Chewy. However, Barkbox, while it doesn't have as many options as Chewy, in my opinion, it actually has more upside, because every single product that they sell, every product that's put into a box that they sell in the stores is all made and designed by Barkbox. So that means that their margins are significantly higher. As of 2020, their margins are nearly 60% for everything they sell, compared to Chewy, whose margins are 22%. So basically, every dollar that Barkbox generates, they make more than twice as much money as Chewy does. And finally, the last thing that I really like about Barkbox, and why I've invested heavily into it myself, and why I told everyone in our Patreon group about it the other day, is because with Barkbox right now, a lot of people are concerned that when the vaccine is fully distributed, people are going to be moving away from these subscription boxes, going back into stores to buy products for their pets. However, the vaccine isn't getting distributed that quickly anytime soon. That's one reason. So I don't think that's going to have a big effect, at least in the next year. The second reason is that once people commit to Barkbox and they're on for 2 months, they're more likely to stay as a Barkbox customer for the rest of the pet's lifetime. If they only try it out for a month or two, well, then they're likely to leave. But as of right now, we've already seen a massive increase in the number of subscribers to Barkbox, and people realize it's more convenient. So I think those numbers are going to keep increasing moving forward. The only downside to investing in Barkbox, the only risk that I really see right now, is if people decide that they don't want to use this subscription service. For some reason, if their subscription numbers drop, they had a massive increase of 60% in subscribers for their flagship box this past year, and if for some reason we see that decrease, well, then that'll be an issue. That'll cause the stock price to drop. But in my opinion, I don't think we'll see that anytime soon. I think that as people know more about Barkbox actually going public, and they realize that Northern Star Acquisition is going to be merging with Barkbox, then it's going to cause the stock price to skyrocket significantly when people start to actually realize, and when Barkbox IPOs later this year and merges with Northern Star Acquisition. So anyways, I placed a big position in this company myself a couple of days ago. I told everyone in our Patreon about it. I wanted to let you guys know about this company right now. I think this SPAC has major potential right now. You want to get in early. You want to get in before people start to realize that Barkbox is going to be IPOing, because Barkbox has a great brand name, a lot of brand loyalty, and once people realize, I think a lot of money is going to be pouring into this stock. So guys, let me know what you think about Barkbox and Northern Star Acquisition, if you're going to be investing in it, what you think the upsides are and the downsides are. I see very minimal downside, a lot of upside moving forward, but let me know your thoughts. So don't forget to get your 4 free stocks, each valued up to $1,600, when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.